YouTube was good. It's your boy LaRon, female rapper Lee. I'm back with another video. Yo, please comment and thumbs up this video. Please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live or I do uploads. It's Thursday. We going into Friday. You know what I'm saying? I hope all of y'all had a great week. Shout out to all of y'all. Please make sure that you also support this channel. The Cash App is on the screen. $ Cookie Confidant 83. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of the people who sent me love today. I appreciate y'all. So yeah, support the channel. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate all of y'all who appreciate me. So listen, we're going to be talking about a few topics today. First things first, I want to get into is the situation with Ari Lennox. Shave what up, baby. Fucking up your pillow. So Ari Lennox was on stage trying to do her little 1-2 thing. And she was just, hyping up the crowd and talking her shit. And somebody threw a bottle at her on stage. So check this out real quick if you haven't seen this already.
Sound smart. See, I'm confident as fuck.
Little skinny ass popping her shit, right?
See, I'm the one and never the motherfucking ass too.
I'm the one and never the fucking ass too. Yo, you could tell she not a cursor like that because that was just like kind of whack. But proceed.
Say whoever gets this pussy for the rest of their life better apply that motherfucking pressure.
Watch this. Wait for it.
Don't fucking play with me. Stop that shit. I'll fuck you up. Who the fuck did it? Who the fuck did it?
Who the fuck did it? Who the fuck did it? I was feeling her gangster though. I can't lie to you. I was.
Fuck your ass up. Cause I'm gonna say that I'm a real ass bitch and I'm gonna fuck your shit all the way the fuck up.
Ooh.
Don't you ever disrespect a beautiful black woman on the fucking stage like that. I'm gonna fucking fuck you up. That's the fuck right. Who did it, bitch?
I'm feeling it. I like that. I like how she was giving it up. Don't you ever disrespect a beautiful black woman on the fucking stage. I will fuck you up. Yeah, talk that talk. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4. Come on, baby, and more, nine. Baby, talk that talk to me all night. So they got another view of it. Another view of Ari Lennox going off on somebody who threw the water bottle.
That's the fuck right. Who did it, bitch? Who fucking did it? Right. Come here, bitch. Come here.
Come here,
Let's
bitch.
do it. Come here, bitch. You a pussy. That's right. You'll never even be as good as a pussy. That's right. That's right, bitch. You're dumb. You're weak.
Damn.
You'll never be.
Well, that's crazy. And she got off stage too. See, that'd be fucking up the whole show. So listen, they caught the person. So it's a security ended up finding a woman who threw the bottle on stage at Ari Lennox. Let's see who this heifer is. Come on, I'm not trying to hear that city girl shit in the background. That shit out of here. Let's see if this girl woke up. Where's the girl at? Where they got them sugar? If it's a black girl, this is sad. Oh no, look at it. Half breed. Oh my God, nothing against them, but come on, why would you even do something like that? Shorty, like, they be playing themselves when they go out to these concerts, really trying to disrespect black women. So yeah, Ari Lennox, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Now listen, let's get into this situation with Von Miller. He plays for the Buffalo Bills. So there was talk. A warrant was issued for Von Miller after his pregnant girlfriend, accused him of assault. So Buffalo Bills player Von Miller is trending after an arrest warrant has been issued after his pregnant girlfriend accused him of assault on Wednesday. Dallas police confirmed. If you recall, he has 2 children with his longtime girlfriend, Megan Denise. According to the police, at about 11 a.m. on November 29th, officers were called to the 3100 block of North Harwood Street for a major disturbance. Reports at NBC DFW, which is Dallas Fort Worth, State police said that the preliminary investigation determined that the suspect, 34-year-old Vonnie Miller, and the victim got into a verbal argument and the suspect assaulted her. Damn. How could you beat the mother of your kids? How could you tell her that you love her? Don't give a fuck if you live. She told you she'll leave you. I admitted she did, but came back, made up some lie about you missing the kids. Sweet kisses. Baby ain't even know she was your mistress. Had to deal with fist fights and phone calls from your bitches. Yo, Eve was on that shit. Yo, Eve, I ain't fuck with you over. I'm a Foxy Brown fan. I ain't fuck with you like that. But yo, Eve, love is blind and it will take over your mind. Listen, let's go. So the police said Miller left the scene before the officers arrived. The warrant was issued for assault on a pregnant person, a third-degree felony. While Miller hasn't spoken out, the Buffalo Bills have released a statement following the incident. Roomies will keep you updated. So yeah, a warrant was issued for him. I believe that he's actually turned himself in and he's on a $5,000 bond as of right now. Let me scroll up and see if I can find something on that because I believe, yes, here it is. So, update: Von Miller released on a $5,000 bail after turning himself in following the arrest warrant. You think this is going to have some sort of negative impact on his career as far as like the Buffalo Bills? So, Von Miller has turned himself in after an arrest warrant issued for allegedly assaulting his longtime pregnant girlfriend. According to ESPN, the Glen Heights, Texas Police Department told the outlet that Miller turned himself in late in the afternoon and was booked into the DeSoto Tri-City Jail, where he posted a $5,000 bond and was released. So we just read that story about the girlfriend. He attacked, assaulted her. Listen, man, love is blind, and it will take over your mind. How could you beat the mother of your kids, baby? How could you tell her that you love her? Don't give a fuck if she live. Come on, man. So listen, the next thing I want to get into is Beyonce. She was out there in London, out there like for the Renaissance premiere. Beyonce was out there looking good. She had her daughter Blue out there with her as well. Blue is a dancer on the whole Renaissance gig, and I'm pretty sure she got a fat check off of that. So yes, stars were serving looks at Beyonce's Renaissance film premiere in London. So you see Beyonce right there, Beyonce with Blue. Okay, so that's Vivica Fox. She was there. She looked nice, right? I think Vivi. Okay, Vivi. Okay, VIV. VIV. She looked good. Taylor Swift was in the building. She shook the motherfucking internet up with her, with Grace. And Taylor Swift, she has a lot of those country fans, a lot of those pop fans. So they was really happy to see that she was there because Beyonce was also at her movie premiere. So shout out to Taylor Swift for showing love to a black queen and flying out to London and all that. Sabrina Elba. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know who the hell she is. So you school me in the comments who the hell Sabrina Elba is. Michelle Williams. Michelle look good. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Michelle. Stefflon Don. Why the hell? I ain't gonna go there. Stefflon Don. She was there because she lives in London. She probably got a little invite. Will.i.am. Okay, Will.i.am. Okay, he's there supporting the queen. I'm feeling that. So it looks as though that Beyonce had a really good time. She also released a song tonight on Spotify. Let me know if you guys hold on a second. Let me know if you heard Beyonce's new song on Spotify. I didn't really like it. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna tell you I don't. I'm not gonna tell you that I hate it. It's called My House. I don't think that it's a terrible song, but I don't love it. You know what I'm saying? So this is some other looks from Beyonce at the after party, looking really nice. Okay, I like the ensemble. I like the ensemble. Okay, Beyonce. Looking Trinidadian, Japanese and Indian. Got that wavy, that. Yeah, B look good. I'm always gonna love her. But listen, this new song, I don't know how I feel about this, Beyonce. I don't know how I feel about it. Check this out. It's a few seconds.
Get the fuck up out my house. Get the fuck up out my house. Get the fuck up out my house. Get the fuck up out my house.
She's saying, "Get the fuck up out my house. Get the fuck up out my house. Get the fuck up out my house." I guess she's talking about house, like house music, shit like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I typically like things that Beyonce does. Maybe I need to hear it about 35 more times and I'll be like, okay, get the fuck up out my house. Get the fuck up out my house. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go when somebody's one of your faves and you give it up to them. So don't try to call me fake and none of that shit. Y'all know how we give that shit up. So listen, if you still here, make sure that you thumbs up this video, share my video to your social media media support. If you know what I'm saying, if you can't support through Cash App, the description of the link to my Cash App is also in the description. If you can't support that way, share the video, like the video. You know what I'm saying? You need to, help me out so I can, feel appreciated. So I appreciate everybody again for supporting my channel. You know what I'm saying, with the support. So yes, if you have it in your heart, share it. If you have it in your heart, Cash App support. I appreciate all of it. So listen, where we gonna go next? So we did Beyonce and all that, and I wanted to bring this up really quick with Jeezy and Jeannie Mai. Let's do this. So, young Jeezy accuses Jeannie Mai of gatekeeping their daughters, and he's seeking legal action to implement custody schedule. Now, I will say this, and I don't care what type of feedback I get from people. Jeannie Mai probably listen. Jeannie Mai, for one, she's a girl, and she probably wants to keep a close eye on her daughter. Which her daughter, a little girl needs her mother and her father, but who knows what she's seen in the house. We don't know if there's been any type of discourse or any type of violence or anything like that. So maybe she just wants to keep an eye on her, on the little girl. But Jeezy does have rights to his child as well. But you know how sometimes I can't say that Jeannie Mai doesn't fall under that. She could be one of those women who do keep their who's trying to keep the child away from the father. But then on the flip side of it, we don't know how Jeezy is behind the scenes. We don't know if he's aggressive, or if he's has caused any issues or any type of domestic unreported issues that have not, just different scenarios and things like that. So it says neighbors, tensions between Jeezy and Jeannie Mai are causing them to head back to court after the rapper accused their estranged wife of gatekeeping their child. Radar Online obtained documents stating that Jeezy is seeking a hearing with Mai. He said that the pair agreed to informal visitation with their daughter, Monaco, but Mai has not been holding up her end of the deal. The rapper's lawyer stated the lack of consistency, continuity, and stability inherently associated with such a haphazard and fluid parenting time schedule is stressful to the child. And it has it has as in wait and it has as an unfortunately inevitable with all the families in transition, created unnecessary tension and confusion regarding not only the parenting time, but also in regard to each parent's role and rights when the child is in their respective custody. So Jeannie probably feel like Jeezy ain't shit. She got that black dick and gone. You know what I'm saying? She made the collard greens and cornbread, all she could do. Now she's trying to move on and be back. Where was she? Vietnamese and, Chinese, Siamese. So, I'm just being facetious. But what I want to say is that truly underneath it all, we don't know if Jeannie Myers came to the surface and told everything that maybe she's endured. But hopefully, if she is keeping the baby away from him, maybe it is for a good reason. And if it's not for a good reason, I think that that's wrong to keep a man away from his child. You know what I'm saying? So another thing, while we speaking about children, I want to bring up Royce Reed. So Royce, y'all remember that whole case with her son, her and Dwight Howard's son. I think he was doing something inappropriate to another male child. Well, I wanted to read this the other day, but I forgot about it. So I said, yeah, let me bring this up right now. So Royce Reed avoids prison sentence in child neglect case. So I know some of y'all probably remember this when this happened. This happened in 2022. All right. So Royce Reed has avoided prison time in her child neglect case. If you recall, the former basketball wives star was facing 5 years in Florida prison after her son allegedly acted inappropriately with another child. If you recall, Reed turned herself into police in March of 2022 and pled not guilty to the charges. So per Radar Online, the reality star completed 100 hours of community service. What the hell is that going to do? She needs to spend 100 hours with her child. So that's probably why. Listen, let me continue. 100 hours of community service and 6-week parenting course in the Orange County, Florida pretrial diversion program on November 8th during the 18 months. Her son and Dwight Howard, Braylon, was mandated to spend nights at his grandparents' home, and Reed said that she would see him nearly every day. Reed spoke out saying, "Getting my son back home in his own bed was important to me. Now I'm waiting for the court." She said, "Now I'm waiting for the court to dismiss the case. It's been over a year since I've waited for something to be done with this case." She adds, "We kept addressing the state until finally they offered diversion because I was fully ready to go to court." Damn. I will say this though, right? And they said, why was she the only one facing time? Don't he have two parents? Now, I do agree with that as well. But, unfortunately, when you're the custodial parent, you bear the brunt of the burden when it comes to the rearing of the child. I know that that's wrong, but let me just tell you this. And I do understand because as a single parent, just to have some understanding on a human level, I do know when you're a single parent, there are misses because my mother didn't catch everything when it came to things that we did. If she was able to catch everything, then they wouldn't have been outside throwing bricks at cars or throwing rocks at cars and just doing little things like that that could have really hurt somebody. So I do know that parents, there are misses, but sometimes those misses with things like this, it could just really cause irreparable harm in different people's lives. So I would just advise you, if you have children, keep a close eye on them. Make sure that you at least raise them until they get to the age of 18, and make sure there ain't nobody touching on them, doing anything vile. Yo, let me tell you this, and I tell this story frequently because I just want to put it on people's mind. This girl that I met in Houston, Texas, her brother got out of prison. She allowed him to parole to her home. Do you know within weeks, her brother, she has a 6-year-old son. Her brother was sexually assaulting her son. She was giving her son a bath one time, and she asked him why was he bleeding in his rectum, and he came out and told her that the brother was sexually assaulting him. So just be very careful with anybody around your children. I can't stress it enough. Like, seriously, that story kind of rocked me when I heard it. So listen, I hope Royce Reed going forward, she makes the right decision, and as she pays closer attention to her son, hopefully she gets her son some sort of therapy and psychological helps, because it sounds like he probably been through some things himself. So yeah, we still here, y'all. Thumbs up the video, thumbs up. We about to get into the Nicki Minaj talk, and also I want to throw Cardi B up in there too, because listen, this is a chain reaction. Now, Nicki Minaj is so excited. Pink Friday 2 is literally 1 week away from today, right? So 1 week away from today, we're gonna be in our Pink Friday era, Pink Friday 2 era. So Nicki, so it started yesterday. She's hyping up the album, and she's excited. I'm excited. All of y'all are excited too. Let me repost this. So Nicki, yesterday she said this album is just beyond anything I could have imagined, and I believe her too. You know, she said, I can't wait to go pick up my fifth album. I can't wait to go to Walmart and pick up my fifth album. My goodness. Listen, I can't wait to go either. And I'm working from home on Fridays too. So Nikki said, giving you guys a line off the album every day until December 8th, starting now, Pink Friday. I'm a responsible, gainfully employed person. So I see her tweets come through on my phone because I have my notifications on for all her tweets, but I don't be retweeting everything all the time because I just be busy. Sometimes I could just look at the phone and see that she posted something. All right. So Nikki said December 8th is coming soon. If you on my shit list, you will never recover. The fucking end. Oh, I can't wait. This is giving me Roman's Revenge vibes. If she went crazy on that first album to Roman's Revenge, I need her to match that energy. I need her to match that energy times 1,000, 1,000. I need her to bring it, and I ain't got no doubt in mind that she's gonna do just that. So let's scroll up. And Nikki said, "Man, it's so much fun being a barb." Yep, hell yeah. This reminds me of what Foxy Brown said, that she's a fox when we were younger, and she used to be like on the message boards with us. She used to always say that, she said, speaking in third person, she's a Foxy Brown fan too. I used to think that was crazy. So I know Nicki loves all of the excitement over this whole, Nicki Minaj thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's Onika, but she is Nicki Minaj, and it's a lot of hype around her. So, and she's built all of this up. If you ever done something in your life, like push the business, or say you just even did a blog and you see how many views or how many people like your commentary or your content, is like, damn, what have I done? I'm pretty sure Nikki turns around and like, damn, what have I done? So Nikki said, when the clock strikes 12 on 12/8, I get all my licks back. I get all my licks. Yeah, get your licks, baby. I can't wait to see who's going to get it. And this is going to spawn into my last final conversation of the night on this topic. So when the clock strikes 12 on December 8th, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Like I want to play the album on YouTube, but you know sometimes they be doing them copyright strikes and stuff like that. I don't know how free it's gonna be. So we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. But I'm excited too. I'm excited, Nikki. I can't wait for you to get your licks back. So Nikki said, wasted all that money, and guess what? Straight talking to Cardi B here. Straight talking to that bitch. That bitch put $2 million into a music video. The shit is falling off the charts. Shit ain't even charting no more on the top 100 of radio. You did all of those things, and I'm telling y'all, pay attention. Apple Music and Spotify have been posting about issuing warnings and fines to people who are cheating with streaming. Notice ever since these new rules have been implemented, Cardi B songs ain't been performing right. I'm telling you, that's why I said like that payola shit was really real for a lot of people. I think that y'all don't realize with me as an independent artist, that's why like a lot of independent artists like True T, it's this one Nicki fan, and they do music too. And I know for a fact that they buy fake streams because it just don't add up. Anytime that you want to know if somebody buy fake streams, especially if they're an extra local person, go to their Spotify page and look at where their most listened cities at. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have listeners all around the world, but there's no way that you have thousands of listeners in Germany and you from Florida. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't make sense. So I don't know why people brag and boast on payola on my Spotify, thanks to the people who support my music, typically on a monthly basis, I range anywhere from 270 to up to 450 listeners on my Spotify. That's real and that's organic. You understand what I'm saying? That's real, especially if you undiscover. But the reason why I said that is that like back when Cardi was coming in the game, it was a lot of these independent playlists. And what they do is that they have these bots and they force radio and they force streams on songs. And to me, that's not fair. It's not fair at all. So yeah, you know that they dump a lot of money into that. So yeah, wasted all that money, and guess what? Nikki's still here. The queen is still reign here. I'm Santa Claus of these hoes without a reindeer. What? Yeah. So let's go. So Nikki said, let's let the infamous barbs aside. And I still have to post an official Pink Friday 2 lyric coming right up. But first, on a scale from 1 to 10, how hard do you want me to go on Pink Friday 2? And I put 10 to the fucking white meat. That's a fucking fact. It's a fucking fact. I'm sick of all these ads on Twitter now. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to the goodies. My goodies, but my goodies, but my goodies. So Nikki said, I just want to watch him do push-ups with his sweats on. Every time he hit it and I nail him like a press song. When I ride the dick, only time it get flexed on. Hit it from the back with my pumps and my dress on. Oh, that must be a sexy track or some shit. Sound a little sultry, you know what I'm saying? So that's Pink Friday 2 lyrics. Everybody want to hear it. You know what I mean? Then Nikki shared her Spotify stats: 2.7 billion streams, worldwide, 174.1 million listeners, 130.2 million hours, 184 countries. I had 80 countries for my music. I'll take it. Listen, that's reach. I know that Nikki has to be proud of herself. 16 years in, still relevant. You know what I'm saying? Bitches got to do all these tricks and, do all of this shit just to even be visible. Still relevant. Still at the top of the game. Still there. You understand what I'm saying? Go, Nikki. I'm feeling it. So Nikki said, I ball hard. Don't ever owe them like Lammy. These bitches lucky that I ain't find a nanny. All of them is my juniors. Sammy. Um, all of them is my juniors. Sammy, Pink Friday 2, 12/8. So Nikki had us on a lyric chase. So then she said, they said what? Oh yeah, I seen we doing great. Alexander Word and McQueen. Again, Nikki, listen, I think that this is dope. And then it's like I like that Twitter lets you see the views. So Nikki is doing hella promotion for this album. And uh, I'm just so proud of her. Listen, I have to say this right now. Make sure you got the money ready for the physical copies. I know that we pre-order some copies online, but I need you to go into your local Walmart or your Target. I need you to go to the FYE or any physical store. And if you buy 2 to 3 copies or more, if you buy multiple copies, I need you to scan them out on separate transactions. We need it all to count for real. No funny shit. And also, what I need you to do too, I know I'm sending you on a little run, but I need you to go down Spotify, I mean on iTunes, and buy the physical copy on iTunes as well, so that we get to number one quick on iTunes as well. So, you know what I'm saying? And so that's that. And then this was the verse. This is what really got me. What Nikki said. She said, "Never got a verse back and cried like I was in church. Not from getting the verse back, from the words reaching different part of my psyche and my soul in a way that I wasn't quite prepared for." Barb's, you were right. That's all I'll say about that. Hmm. When I thought about this, when I originally seen it, I thought Kendrick Lamar, because he's one of those people who has that type of way of words of, he has that way of words. And then he also has been one of the artists that the fans have been beseeching Nicki to work with. Everybody wants a Kendrick Lamar record. Like I remember back in the day when Nicki came out, everybody wanted a Jay-Z record, even though she had that track with Jay-Z Monster, even though that was more of an indirect collaboration because of Kanye West, but that was still dope nonetheless. But yeah, never got a verse back and cried like I was in church, not from getting the verse back but from the words reaching a different part of my psyche and soul that wasn't quite prepared for. Barb's, you were right. That's all I'll say about that. I can't wait. When I'm getting vibes of Pink Friday too, I'm thinking Taylor Swift gonna be on there. I know I'm just brainstorming. I'm not saying, what I'm saying is that I'm gonna just introduce some thoughts, and I don't know if they're true. But the way that Nicki talking about this album, I feel like Adele is on the album. I feel like Rihanna on the album. I feel like Kendrick Lamar on the album. I fucking feel like Taylor Swift on the album. Adele, shit. I don't know. She did Beyonce already, and then Nicki dropped a little tea before, and she said there's gonna be new features on there that people who she's never worked with. Kendrick Lamar, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear it if he's really on the album. That's gonna be tea, like for real. That's going to be some tea. And listen, I'm just ready for this whole rollout to just start. I can't wait to see. And then she dropped an official Spotify shirt as well. So that's pretty much it on the Nicki lyrics. I want to say this before I get up out the video. Y'all know for a fact that Cardi B is waiting for Nicki to move. I won't even really say it's a downside, because I'm confident in Nicki's skill and, like, whatever that she has planned out and her abilities. But that Cardi B is waiting for this whole rollout of Nicki. And I just personally feel that if Nicki comes out with this album and she spanked that as hard, Cardi is going to use that as adrenaline to rush, and maybe she got a diss track ready. You just never know with Cardi. Like, you never know what her ghostwriters got. I told you she relies on the testicular fortitude of other men to get her sound right. You know what I'm saying? But if there's anything that, and to the people who I look up to, if there's anything that you can glean from them, like a Nicki Minaj and a Beyonce, like successful black women in this business, is that you will make it, and you will come through. So I know regardless of what Nicki does and Cardi try to come after it, Nicki will make it. She will still shine, and she will come through. It doesn't matter what she does. But I just feel as though that Cardi is waiting for Nicki, and she's trying to wait to see what she's going to do. So then in return, that she can kind of like spawn momentum off of, maybe if Nicki dissed her or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see any of these bitches get it. I can't wait. So listen, we made it to the end of the video, almost at that 30-minute mark. I need you to please thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Support the channel, Cookie Confidant 83. The link to this Cash App is in the description always. Support the channel, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what you thought about anything that I discussed in this video. I'll try to give y'all some action pack, some, videos, so that I have different things that I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, I appreciate y'all. I might go live tomorrow morning, so look out for that. Make sure that your notifications is turned on to all notifications for my videos. So yeah, this is your boy LaRon, female rapper Lee. I appreciate y'all. Let me know what you thought about Beyonce out in London, her look. Let me know what you thought about all the celebrities that popped up: Taylor Swift, Michelle Williams, Vivica Fox, also the Ari Lennox drama with the bottle thrown. Shea butter, baby, fucking up your pillow. Let me know what you thought about that. Also, the young Jeezy, man, Jeezy. Tell me what you think was really tea with that. Do you think that Jeannie Mines is trying to keep the baby away? Do you think it's something about Jeezy that she didn't reveal, and she doesn't want, she doesn't want Jeezy near the baby? Also, let me know what you thought about that Von Miller situation as well. Yeah, just get into it in the comments and let me know. This is your boy LaRon, female rapper Lee. I appreciate all of y'all. Again, support the channel, thumbs up, share, and yeah, I'm out. Peace.